The Wonders I Gave into Your Hands, Pastor Cho Gun Hui. I have seen an article titled The Complaints of Birds in a certain newspaper column. After the Creator made all the animals in the world, He sent them down to the sea, rivers, and mountains, and the animals all headed towards their homes with excitement. However, the birds began to complain to the Creator, puffing out their beaks and full of fire. "Why didn't you give us legs as strong as an elephant's? How are we supposed to live with these thin legs? We don't have sharp teeth like lions, nor the ability to withstand the attacks of wild beasts. What on earth is the reason for giving us such suffering?" The Creator quietly listened to their complaints, but the birds became more and more arrogant, raising their voices. "I have one more complaint. What is this cumbersome lump on my shoulders? Please take it off first." The Creator quietly listened to the birds' complaints. Then, with a bright smile on His face, He said this: "What you now consider a lump will bring you freedom. Its name is wings. Spread them wide and see." The eagle, known for its impatient nature among the birds, was the first to spread its heavy wings wide and flap them vigorously. In that moment, the eagle's body soared into the sky as lightly as a feather, overlooking elephants and lions on land, as well as whales and seals in the sea. The wings that the birds found burdensome were actually the wings of flight that took them directly to the sky. The birds expressed their complaints and dissatisfaction without fully understanding the Creator's providence. Like the birds that forget the grace of the Creator who gave them wings and complain that they lack a better environment, there are many people in the world who live weak lives without fully utilizing the precious gifts given by God. And there are many cases where the wings of grace given by God are left in the warehouse and turned into scrap. A good example of this is the brain cells in our heads. Even geniuses like Einstein reportedly only used about 110 of their brains throughout their lives. Unfortunately, people sometimes blame their failures on their environment or other people. Or one may make excuses for their lack of ability and find solace in that. However, before thinking that way, we should examine what the precious gifts of grace given by our Creator God are, so that we can live our lives victoriously. Otherwise, could we not end up living a foolish life, unable to fly even with the wings of life, just like the complaints of birds that consider their wings cumbersome? There is a verse in Exodus 4:21. The Lord said to Moses, "When you return to Egypt, perform before Pharaoh all the wonders I have given you the power to do." Here, there is a valuable expression that we need to pay attention to, which is none other than "the wonders I have given you the power to do." What does it mean? In other words, the meaning of the word gift given to my hand is that God has already given us a precious tool to accomplish the glorious miracle of God's history. Just as there was grace in giving wings to the birds, it means that He has already prepared us to fulfill God's great purpose through our lives. The seemingly insignificant shepherd's staff held in Moses' hand was just that, but it embodies all of Moses' life experiences. God has planted everything in us, from life and health to material things, gifts, passion, and character, as tools to perform His amazing miracles. So instead of complaining about not being given a good environment or background, I bless you in the name of the Lord to develop the gifts you have been given and use them to live a life that creates miracles today.